Hey y'all, welcome back to another car chat vlog. And if you are new here, welcome. I originally had something different to talk about today, and I was so excited about it last night because it was just, it came to my mind and I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this. Yes, this is exactly what I'm gonna talk about. Y'all, I had it planned down, okay? It was just flowing. I was, rehearsing what I was gonna say, because that's what I do. I don't know about y'all, but before I get ready to record on my podcast, or even before I get ready to, record a video, I actually think about what I'm gonna say, and I start, saying it out loud when it's just me and myself and I. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is, if I like the way it's flowing, then I'll go with that. But if I don't, I just keep on trying to get until I get it. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with this. And it just helps me. It's a way that it works for me. Now, everybody doesn't do that, but that's what I do. That's what I do. It doesn't make it any less real, any less authentic. It's just what I do. It works for me. Now, about 2 weeks ago, Facebook, oh, and by the way, my name is Cheryl, or you can call me Coco, whichever you prefer, boo. I prefer it too. So let's get into the topic. About 2 weeks ago, Facebook notified me. Well, this is what happened. I tapped on my profile picture so I can log in, because I have the just one tap login thing set up for Facebook. So I tapped on it, and this message popped up telling me that I had, so many days I had 21 days to set up two-factor authenticator verification. I think that's what it's called. And don't get me the line, I don't even remember exactly what it said. But anyway, I had 21 days to do that. And I think that was about 2 weeks ago. It don't even matter now. It don't even matter. But anyway, what happened was I saw that message and I was like, whatever. So this is why they sent me the little pop-up message. Because I have 19 plus thousand followers on Facebook, they said that my account has the potential to reach a wider range of people, more people than the average account. So because of that, it's like basically a hacker's dream. And people like me who have a following that large, we have to set up extra security. We need extra protection for our accounts so that they don't get hacked. Now this message popped up several times, and I didn't really take it seriously. I kind of did, but I didn't. I started doing it like 3 times to set it up, and it was just becoming too much of a hassle because I couldn't remember my password. Now, once you get to the setup screen and you pick a way to like start setting everything up, you can use your phone number, you can use a QR code, or you can use this code that they give you and put the code in your authenticator app. Now, my authenticator app, I have 2 of them. One of them you have to pay for. I need to take that off my phone because I'm not about to do that. And then the other one is for Microsoft, which didn't help me at all because it wasn't allowing me to do what I needed to do. Then I tried to go download one for Google, the Google Authenticator app, which is the one they recommend. But I couldn't do that because Apple tried to charge me for my, for like a storage. I think it was my iCloud storage or my Gmail storage. One of them, I just didn't, I had my phone, my cards locked, so they could not charge my cards. So now I can't upload any apps until I pay that fee. That's just what Apple does. It's stupid and I hate it, but I love my iPhone regardless. So anyway, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Now, I get extremely frustrated when I'm trying to do something and it's not working. I start to get very, very irritated. And I start to get so irritated to the point where I feel like throwing my phone. Like, I literally just want to chuck it and be done with it. But I know that that's not, that's not going to be beneficial to me because I need my phone. And I don't have another one. Now, I said, Cheryl, you are getting very upset. And you really don't have anybody to be mad at but yourself, because they told you a million times that they were going to lock your account on October 21st if you didn't do this. And you didn't do it. So who you really mad at, boo? Who are you really mad at here? So now I'm pissed off at myself because I didn't listen to them telling me repeatedly that I needed to do this. So now I'm locked out of my shit. And I'm just having the worst time trying to get in because the code that I was getting, I have the password app on my phone. So it's like it has all the passwords to the apps that I use. So I kept going, like I would scan the code, the QR code. I went onto my laptop. And this is what, let me back up, y'all. So under the QR code, it also has set up on same device, or you can enter a code that they give you onto the authenticator app. I chose set up on same device. Now, what happens is when I click that, it takes me to my password app where all my passwords are stored for the apps that I use and websites that I use, things like that. I got a code, a 6-digit code, but it kept telling me that it was incorrect. This went on for about 45 minutes. So then I said, okay, how the hell am I supposed to scan a QR code with my phone when the code is on my phone? How is that supposed to happen? So I said, okay, let me go to my laptop. I went to my laptop, put Facebook in the browser, and sure enough, I couldn't get in there either. That screen popped up telling me I was locked out of my account on my laptop too. And the QR code was there. Now, that's really what I wanted to see. So I scanned the QR code with my phone off of my laptop. The code popped up and I was able to, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little bright. I was trying to adjust the brightness, but anyway, let's just adjust the color of the video, because I noticed that it just got a little bit darker. So let me just hurry up and get this over with. Not that I'm trying to rush to talk to y'all, but I don't want to run out of storage on my phone, and I'm trying to get to the point. So anyway, I scanned the code, and then I started having trouble with that because they kept telling me the code was incorrect. And I'm like, how is the code incorrect when I'm scanning it straight off my laptop? What happened was I had let the code sit there too long because I kept trying to fix other shit with my password app. What I needed to do was, I needed to add Facebook all over again to that app, delete the code that was already there, and put in the new code. I wasn't realizing that until I got to like the 1,000th time trying to do this. So I was like, because it kept saying this app already has a code, this app already has an authenticator code, and I was like, okay, so now I have to add it again. So I'm adding like 4 and 5 times. The last 2 times I deleted the code so that I could put the new one in from the QR code scanner thing, the one that you scan with your phone. But then it kept telling me that it was wrong. I'm like, how is this wrong? So what I did was I went out of that on my laptop. I logged out and I tried to log back in so I could start everything all over again. And I was like, so then it dawned on me. I said, is it a new code, a new QR code every time I try to do this? Is it new? Because I'm thinking it's the same thing, the same one every single time, but apparently it's not. So I logged out, I logged back in. I knew what was going to happen. I just wanted the code. So the code popped up. I scanned it again. I hurried up and put it into my password app and everything worked. But before, the problem was I had the wrong code and I didn't remember my password, but somehow I was able to see my password for Facebook. And once I got the right code and my password was correct, I was back into my account. So I'm telling y'all all of that to say this: take heed to things that appear in front of you. When something is in front of you and is sending you a warning signal, whatever it is warning you about, child, do not do what I did. Do not act like it's not a big deal and you can keep putting it off. Even though they gave me a warning telling me periodically how many days I had left. I didn't take it seriously. I kind of did, but I did. And then I completely forgot that today was the 21st. That today would be the 21st. I completely forgot about that. And I can't be mad at anybody but myself because I didn't fix it when I was first warned about it. I did not take it seriously enough, and I ended up getting locked out of my account. And that's the price I had to pay for not paying attention and taking stuff seriously. Now I know the next time if something like that happens to act on it as soon as I am warned about it. And I just wanted to get this message out because it's so important to take heed to things, not to ignore them and not to act like they don't matter. Some things, although they may seem minor, really are important. And the reason why I wasn't mad about, at first I was mad that they wanted me to set up these extra security measures. But then I started thinking, like, girl, you have close to 20,000 followers on your platform. That's a lot of MFs. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of folks. 19,000+ people is a lot of people. And I don't know who all these people are. I know like some of my followers, my friends on Facebook, I actually know for real, like in real life. Some of them I've been friends with for years on Facebook, never met them in person, but I consider them to be my friends because we have had real, genuine interactions outside of like posts and everything. So I consider these people to be my actual friends. But a lot of these people I don't know, like they just follow me because they like the content that I post. So they started following me. And I ended up with that large following. And I had to think about like people who are considered to be like, I don't want to say special because I feel like everybody is, special in their own way and to somebody. But for lack of a better word, we're going to say special. People who social media considers to be special, their accounts require more security. You need more protection. It's like a celebrity. Now, I'm not saying I'm a celebrity. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I had to think of it in that aspect because you're not going to see most celebrities going to certain places without security. Now, sometimes there are places they might go by themselves, but depending how big they are, even the simplest place that they want to go, they still need security. I'm just regular old me, but Facebook is looking at me like, okay, this girl's account is getting bigger and bigger by the day, and we need to do something to add her, to give her some extra security. And I know I'm not the only one because there are people on Facebook who have way more followers than I do. And I know they got that same message. They had to. It couldn't have been just me. So that's how I looked at it. Like, this is just their way of saying, we recognize your account. Your account is a playground for hackers. It is a hacker's dream, and we don't want to see anything tragic happen to your account. So we need you to have extra security. And I couldn't be mad at that anymore. I could not be mad at that because if something were to happen to my account and I couldn't get back in because of a security breach, then I would be mad at Facebook and be mad that they weren't paying attention, and I'd be trying to complain. It's what happened to one of my cousins. I had texted her a couple of months ago just to check on her. I sent her something, a sermon that I thought she would want to hear. And I was like, hey, cuz, how you doing? I thought you could use this. And I wanted to see how you were doing. So we got to talking, and she was like, I really needed this. And then she got to telling me how she hadn't been on Facebook. I was like, I noticed I haven't seen you on Facebook at all. Like, I haven't been seeing you. And she got to explaining to me that her account was like, it's frozen. Like, she can't get in her account because somebody hacked her Instagram account. It was in her two accounts are connected. Her Facebook and her Instagram are connected. They're both ran by Meta. So because of that, as a protection to her Facebook account, they locked her out of her account. So even though she's putting in her correct information, she still cannot get in because of what happened on Instagram. And she said she's been trying to reach out to Facebook, but they've been no help. And I just felt so bad for her because I didn't have a way to help her figure this out, because I know how Meta is. That happened to another one of my friends some years back. She got locked out of her Facebook account. I don't even remember why, but it took her 2 years, y'all, to get back into her Facebook account. She finally got back in, made a post, was telling everybody what happened, and we haven't seen her on Facebook since. I only still see her now on Instagram. And this is another one of my friends that I know in real life. But I just wanted y'all to understand, to take heed to things when you see them. Red flags are red flags. Don't try to paint them green, no matter who you see the red flag attached to. You see a red flag and pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but when something is giving you a warning signal, a warning sign, it's telling you need to act, and it's not a scam, it's not somebody trying to like get into your private information and steal all your money and ruin your life, that it's not that, take heed and do what they tell you to do. Don't be like me, getting locked out of your shit, spending time that I could have been out here. I could have made this vlog a long time ago, y'all. I could have made this vlog early this morning. But because I tried to log into my account and I was locked out, it took me forever to get back in. And then I still had to shower, and I still had to get myself together, and I still had other things that I needed to do before I could even come out here. I woke up at 8:30, a little bit after 8:30 this morning. I'm just now coming out to my car to make this video. I could have been done that if I would have taken heed to what Facebook was trying to tell me when they first told me. So I can only be mad at myself. I cannot be mad at Facebook. They told me they were going to do that. They said we're going to lock you out on the 21st if you don't do this. And until you do this, you will not have access to your account. I couldn't even get into Messenger. I could get on Instagram, do whatever I want to do on there. But I couldn't get into Messenger, and I couldn't get into my Facebook account. All because I didn't listen. And that is something that I have learned a huge lesson about. Procrastination is something that I struggle with. And I just asked the Lord last night to help me stop being such a procrastinator, because it doesn't do anything for me. Procrastination is the thief of time. It is the thief of time. The longer you take to do something, the worse it's going to get. And okay, y'all, I'm sorry that the video cut off, but my phone overheated, and I got that message, the temperature message, that it was like just too hot. I had to wait for my phone to cool off. And I just really wanted to end the vlog out. I was about to end it anyway, but I wanted to end it by saying this. When you get a warning, pay attention. And I'm not saying this just throwing it at y'all. I'm talking to myself too, because I know better. I know where procrastination has gotten me before. I know where it can take me again, yet I still do it. And I was literally praying to the Lord last night, asking him to help me to stop being a procrastinator, because it truly is the thief of time. Fix things when you can fix them. And if you can't fix something right away and there's a way for you to like get more time, then do that. This is me talking to myself again, because I am Little Miss Procrastination a lot of times, and I don't like that about myself. So I need to do something to change that. And I'm not just throwing this at y'all because I want to grow my channel and all of that. I just really hope somebody really is open enough to catch and receive what I am throwing. No matter how many people watch and don't watch and subscribe and unsubscribe, I'm just going to keep on coming with my vlogs and my fashion stuff and my beauty stuff. I'm going to keep on talking about all the things, but I'm not going to stop. So I hope you got something from this video. I feel so good having put it out. And if you can relate to this, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this video. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it really helps my channel. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, because we have some fun over here, boo. We have some fun. We do some inspiring. We talk about the fashion and the beauty. We talk about all the things, and you don't want to miss out. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.